Sup, YouTube? Your boy, Abyss Zero here. I'm craving some RPGs, you know me. Anyways, I'm going into this blind. I've never played this game before. Let's try it out. For those wanting... Yeah, I'm gonna go start with normal. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he did be home today too. And oh, what's her name? Skutura. And Skutura's gone traveling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry to have kept you waiting, Astali. I'm sorry, I'm butchering the name, I have no idea. Is that Cassis? Astali and Cassis, okay. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? Nope. I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I bought you a present. What could it be? What is that? Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for my training? Maybe I raised you wrong, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewelry? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty. And jewelry breaks when you go play outside with it. Anyway, Daddy, what's with the big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Now, why don't you come have a look? What the? Is that a baby? What? Well, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss, or you'll wake him up. Wake him up? You mean he's still alive? Looks kind of dead if you ask me. Yeah, what the fuck? Looks like he's dead. I've treated his wound, so he should be in a stable condition. In the meantime, however, we need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating a kettle of water on the stove, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Okay, so we got a baby. He sure sleeps soundly. And he almost looks like the same age as me. This is the first time I ever seen black hair like that too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair. Is that dark hair? It looks a little bit bluish. And a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but How about you clean up and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyways? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Is he an itty, chitty, made child or something? Did you betray Mommy? Where have you been picking those kind of words? Goddamn, dude, the daddy must have done something really bad to upset her daughter. No doubt. Skichurazard? Okay. No doubt from Skichurazard, I assume. I'm sorry, I'm not good with names, man. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sakes, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. And I don't even know his name. Well, you don't even know him and you just picked him up? You mean bracer business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. What's gonna happen? Wow, his eyes really are the color of amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here, so please just try to rest. What are you trying to pull? Huh? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just work out that way work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! Oh shit, what the? You just kicked him. He's dying. What are you doing? You're sure shouting a lot from someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth like that is just gonna make it take longer for your body to heal. And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mentioned it. Wait a minute, don't try and change the sub... God damn, dude, he's gonna die. Ow. Quit yelling. Alright, already. But you jump on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? Oh shit. Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it would be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in this house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. God damn, this girl. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Forgetting what? Huh? Your name, you know. That thing that people call you. I told you mine already, so don't think it would be unfair and impolite to not tell me yours. It seems like the logical thing to do, if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Do I get to name this character? fine. My name is... Oh, what is my name? What is my name, guys? Wait, is this the intro? Wait, what is his name? We just skipped over that. I want to know his name. Alright, there's your title screen, boys. Okay. She's all grown up. And what about your boy? Oh, your boy's all grown up as well? Okay. Who's this? Oh, that's the father. So many characters. So I'm assuming this is just the intro and it has no bearing to what happened between what just happened before this scene and what's happening right now. This guy looks pretty badass. There it is, Trails in the Skies. So, I'm wondering, like, do I get to know what his name is? What is his name?
Ugh, it's so bright in here. Oh, I slept like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this morning. I wonder if that means Joshua's still in bed.
Josh? Is that his name? Oh, what's that?
Guess that's a no.
Oh, our boy's busy in the morning, doing his thing. Okay.
Well, I guess I'd better get myself ready then, too.
Damn, son, our boy is talented. Yeah, will I get a move? Oh no.
Nice, Joshua. Bravo.
And just for the record, if I don't get the names correctly, don't butcher me. I'm gonna figure it out later on.
Good morning.
Wait. Wrong voice. Good morning, Estella. I hope I didn't wake you.
I was already up when I heard you start to play. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under their eyes. Not that I mind. What with the siren song of yours, gently luring this beautiful woman from her slumber.
What do you mean, woman? We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man.
Tis. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I am clearly the woman of the house.
Alright, if you say so.
And that makes you something like my loyal follower, wouldn't you agree?
Loyal follower? When did that happen? Yeah. I'm fortunate for you.
You could at least try and sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is nice, a nice tune. Well, cheerful yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again?
The Whereabouts of Light.
That's right, the Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks.
Compared to what it takes to use the staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It really is just a matter of concentration.
You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that if I don't understand something that uses the whole body, I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all, but how about getting some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading and music. No girl's gonna be impressed with just that.
Well, excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? Fetish for sports shoes? What is she on?
That's enough talk about hobbies for now. And for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago.
Really? I'll believe that when I start finding beetles in the hallway.
Hey, Estella, Joshua.
Morning, Dad.
Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready?
It's ready and waiting. Why don't the both of you hurry on down before it gets cold?
Okay.
I'm on my way. I'm gonna get some good stuff to eat, right? Wait, how come our place don't have anything on it?
Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed.
Are you eating or inhaling, Estella?
Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot.
Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training at the guild today, aren't you?
That's right. I'll be a review for It'll be a review of everything we learned up to this point.
And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad.
Bracers, huh?
That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either.
You still lack understanding, Esther. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard in your training to become a full-fledged bracer.
Well, I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. I'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too.
That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we?
Let's not start a rivalry here, you two. And Estella, keep your focus on the task at hand. We don't have a test later. We have a test later today, remember?
Huh? Wait, what test?
Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estella. Okay, at this point I'm feeling I'm butchering the names of the characters, so if I'm not getting them right, forgive me, please. I'll get them right. Once I actually know how they're pronounced, I mean. You know, the one that checks whether or not we've mastered the skills we've been learning in training. Don't you remember Skitra saying that if we failed, we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework?
Crap! Totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it. I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other.
I honestly don't know how you survived this long, Esther. Your brain is like a Steve.
Papa is sad. How could a child of mine end up with such careless, over-optimistic personality?
How? You're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you.
Oh, shit. I swear, the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. We should probably head over to the guild soon, Esla. Skitra's gonna be waiting there for us.
Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scary she gets when someone keeps her waiting. Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight.
Is she good at cooking?
Is there anything in particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests?
Well, yeah, give me 2 burgers. Yeah, I would like a Big Mac. Yeah,
Something like that. Something I like to eat. Maybe a Big Mac, yeah. How about Rhone-style scalloped fish in balsamic vinegar sauce? Yes, really classy.
What's that?
I think that's a little more than Esla's cooking skills can handle. Or our stomach.
You're right. I just wanted to see what kind of reaction I could get. I'll just have the usual fried fish and omelet. No need for anything fancy, but do you think you can make something edible?
How rude! I can't actually say he's wrong.
Actually, I do have one favor to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick me up a copy of Liberl news from the general goods store. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today.
Got it. One copy of Liberl news from General Goods Stores.
500 mirror. I guess that's the currency in this game.
If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending.
Hooray! Thanks, Dad.
Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad.
Work hard and give Sketcherazad my regards.
Okay, so can I move now? Okay, so left click to move. Alright. I gotta figure out the controls here. Okay. HP, EP. I don't know what EP is. I'm assuming that's some sort of mana skill. So we got the usual, like, RPG kind of stat setup here. Strength, defense, ATS. Where's ATS? Speed. Can I see the stats, please? How's Joshua? Seems like that she has a bit more. That he has a bit more ATS than her, and more movement. Guy's using a twin dagger, twin dirks. Other fast. Oh yeah, she's a staff user. Okay. Tactics. Character position. Okay, I have no idea what it's. I'm assuming it's very similar. Oh, okay. It's kind of like this guy, where you move your party, or it's kind of like FF Tactics, where you move your character and set commands. That's what I'm assuming, but it might not be it. Well, we'll figure it out. So let's go get that Liberl news. It's in here. Nothing much there. Oh, that's her room. Okay. Can I like interact with anything? Press enter. Rest. Oh, I see. Well, we're not going to sleep today. We gotta get the Liberl news. Look at this. I'm assuming this is his room. Oh, I can't click on the chest. I guess you can only interact with things with exclamation marks. Okay, this was where he was doing his thing. I think we went to this room, right? Yeah.
Okay, Dad, we're gonna get the Liberl news for you.
This kind of reminds me of Harvest Moon. I think Harvest Moon 64. Just the way the camera moves. Can I pick up that axe? No. Is there a map? Oh, we can save, okay. I guess we'll save. Right, family house. What do we have? Liberl Kingdom map. So we're in Roland. I can zoom to. Okay, that's pretty big. Republic of Canvor. Curious what this place is about. There seems to be a little, like a huge border around this place. Okay, let's go.
We're gonna get the Liberl news.
Oh, okay. So it's sort of like linear. So I can't go this way. I can't go this way. I have to follow the mini-map over there. So where are the monsters? Where do I find the Liberl news?
What are you doing up there, Zero? You gotta find the Liberl news.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the Liberl news. So I'm assuming I'm just keep going south. Okay. Oh, this is not the right way, huh? Roland City is in the opposite direction. You're not sleepwalking again, are you?
How about you just be quiet and keep your comments to yourself?
Jeez, what's her problem?
Shut up, Pepe Zero.
Okay, what about here? Wasn't that... Oh, okay. It looks like we made a good... It looks like we made good time. Not too early or too late either.
We just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed that we have to study so hard to become bracers.
Well, you're in luck. Today is our last day of training. Truth be told though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you did expect to get away with any less effort.
Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through this last hazing. From Skitra.
You look ready to me. Let's go meet with Skitra at Bracer Guild over there, then.
Alright, let's go! Ooh, bread! Good morning!
Hello there. Okay, is that a guy or a girl? Gotta give him a voice. Hello there. You're up rather early today. Did you come to buy a new pair of shoes?
Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You don't like the newest Stregas?
Stregas? Unbelievable. You're actually already forgotten why we came in here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to be buying a copy of Liberl News for Dad, right?
Of course.
Haha. You always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you? I'm afraid that the new Stregas aren't out yet. If you are after the latest issue of the Liberl News though, I should have them in around noon.
Dude, that's in the middle of our training at the guild house.
We'll stop by again after our training is over. Sure, I'll be waiting for you. Oh, no Stregas.
No Stregas, god damn!
What about over here? What about over here? Is there any Stregas over here? How do I turn the camera? Or is it like this? Because I see a door here. I'm assuming to turn the camera. No. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. Oops.
Wrong way, Abyss. What are you doing?
What about over here? What about over here? The clock tower. Oh. Oh, I just did something. Observation deck. What's wrong, Estella? Something on your mind?
It's nothing really. How about we climb up the observation deck?
Sure, I guess. Alright. So... was something on your mind?
No, nothing really.
Alright then. So where is the Liberl news? Is this chapel? Hello?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
My, if it isn't Estella and Joshua, good morning. Where are you off to this morning? It must be tough waking up so early.
Trying to find Liberl news.
It has been a while since I saw the both of you. I'm impressed to see you visiting the chapel so early in the morning.
Good morning, Father Divine.
Good morning.
You were so habitually late and played hooky more than a few times during your Sunday school days, Estella. So have you changed your attitude on life since you graduated?
Heh heh. A bit, I guess.
It looks like there is a little time before morning mass begins. So how about I give you both a special sermon?
Oh, no thanks.
Why am I getting thrown into this mix here?
Alright, gotta find Liberl news. Liberl news? Where is Liberl news? Do you know Liberl news? Estella! Joshua!
Good morning, Uni.
Aren't Luke and Pat with you today? They were here just a minute ago. The two of them suddenly took off and went somewhere.
Alright. So I'm assuming those are other characters we have. Oh, what about him? Oh, I'm just on my way over to the forest of Mistward to the south of here for work. There was a merchant from Bose who came here to buy lumber. I need to get enough ready for the order I received. Alright, good luck. Where is the Liberl news? Is this the Liberl news?
This is not the Liberl news.
Okay. What about, do we have a quest log in this game? I don't know if we have a quest log in this game. So let's head over to the guild house on the South Avenue, okay.
Oh, alright.
South Avenue. South Avenue? Is this south? No, this is north. This is south. Wait, do we come in? Oh, weapons, okay.
Top of the morning to you kids.
Good morning, Mr. Elder.
Good morning, sir.
Well, you're up rather early, aren't you? Correct me if I'm wrong, but today is your last day of training, isn't it? I seem to remember you saying something about it the last time I had you run the store.
Yes, that's right.
I see. Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine, Joshua. Now that Estelle, on the other hand, I've got good reason to worry. She's always been a bit scatterbrained ever since she was a child. Probably all the knocks she took to the head playing with the boys.
Really? So I guess that scatterbrain trait isn't something new, huh?
God damn it. I'll give you a head injury if you don't shut up.
Oh no.
And don't call me scattered brain.
Okay, you two.
Let's not fight now. And shouldn't you be getting over to the guild?
What are we doing?
What are you doing, Abyss?
Okay. Where are we supposed to go? The guild! Wait, the guild! This is the guild! Yes.
There, you two are. Good morning, Estelle. Good morning, Joshua.
Morning, Anna.
Good morning.
Is Skitcher here already?
Yes, she's waiting for you upstairs. Once you finish today's training, you'll finally be recognized as members of the Bracer Guild. Good luck to the both of you.
Thanks. We'll do our...
Wait. We'll do our best.
What is she doing?
Wait, I think she was in the opening scene.
The star, the hangman. The star, the hangman. The hermit. The magician. And last of all, inversion through the wheel of fortune. This is a difficult combination. How should I interpret this?
Good morning, Skitcher.
Well, if it isn't Estella and Joshua. This is a rare occasion for the both of you to show up so early.
Since it's my last day of training, I figure, why not? I'm ready to get this show on the road and become a bracer myself.
I'll give you credit for your enthusiasm, but I'm going to work you hard today in every way I can think of to make sure that high-spirited attitude of yours hold up. I hope you're ready.
I can feel that enthusiasm dropping already.
Quiet, you. Every time I teach you something, you somehow manage to forget it. This training is my way of trying to keep some of that information in your head instead of letting it dribble out of your ears like it usually does.
Wow, Joshua! Skitcher's picking on me.
Don't worry, Skitra. While Estella may hate studying and rarely ever does her homework, acts rashly and is overly naive, and has a tendency to stick her nose into everything, her instincts are sharp. So I'm sure she'll pick up on how to use an orbment with some practice. Eventually. Probably.
I guess there's not much I can do now, except for hope for the best.
Hold on a sec, Joshua. Somehow I get the feeling that you weren't standing up for me.
Well, that's odd. I'm positive I described all your best traits accurately.
Whatever. By the way, Skitros, what were you trying to protect with that Torah cards? Your face was really intent.
Oh, this? I was just trying to get a vague reading about what might happen in the near future. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have been in the right mindset to interpret the cards correctly.
You couldn't read the cards?
Now that's surprising to hear.
Actually, the more profound the meaning of the cards, the more difficult they become to interpret. But that's not important for now. I think it's time that we start your final training.
Alright, let's get it.
I'll give you a brief rundown of all the information we covered in our previous training. This is the minimal level of knowledge that bracers should have in order to function effectively. And Estella, make sure you pay especially close attention to what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I get to choose? What should I ask her about? What do I want to know? How about the bracers? Can you tell me a little bit about the bracers?
Oh, yeah, the bracers are investigative and combat specialists who work to protect civilians and maintain stability of their respective regions. They aid the community in various ways, such as exterminating monsters, preventing crime, finding lost items, and escorting people and goods. The Bracer Guild, which has established branches across the continent, manages the affairs of the bracers in each region.
Okay. So there are good guys. Great. What about the Orbments? Tell me a little bit about the Orbments.
Orbments are mechanical devices which operate by using what is known as orbital energy. A variety of effects can be produced depending on their structure and the type of quant or process septum installed. Although it's only been about 50 years since their invention, these devices play an integral role in all facets of life, from lights, heaters, and other everyday products to weapons, magic, and even airships. In connection, this technological reform is commonly known as the Orbital Revolution.
Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta find liberal news.
The kingdom of Liberl, in which we live, sits on the western half of Zemurian continent, okay, and abounds with nature and deep Buddhist traditions. Liberl is proud to be one of the leading producers of Septium.
I think it's called Septium, okay.
Of Septium on the continent, and is known for its high level of technology used to develop ornaments. Orbment's technology have also been a key pillar of support for Liberl in protecting its independence as it has contended with neighboring nations. Okay. 10 years ago when Liberl was invaded by a Robonian empire. It was the use of orbital-powered airships that saved the kingdom from defeat. Consequently, even now our relationships with the empire are somewhat sensitive. But thanks to the Queen's political finesse, Liberl enjoys peace.
So,
Let's see, since we got a mountain of stuff to do today, I'll let you off the hook this time with the condensed reviews. I'm going to speed things up now and move on to the practical portion of the training.
Scheduler, how is today's practical training any different from training we've done before?
Well, since it's practical, that means you will experience things first hand. Therefore, I'm going to have the both of you run through everything as if this were a real bracer job.
So, what we're saying is, there won't be any studying at the desk involved.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. This time, you'll have to go out and make a physical effort to accomplish your task. I'll make sure you work up a sweet sweat, so I hope you're ready.
Yes, that's seriously just what the doctor ordered. I didn't know what I was going to do if I had to sit another day with my touch part at a desk. I guess I got all worried for nothing.
well, studying. Well, suddenly you're all bright and cheerful, Estelle.
Let's just hope that smile on your face lasts until the end of today's training. Okay, let's get cracking on your first objective, shall we?
Let's have at it.
Your first objective will be to confirm the details of the job that you will be performing. But before that, there's something that we need to give the both of you. Aina, are they ready?
Yes, they are.
Alright, you two, go get one for each of yourselves.
Alright,
Give us whatever you're supposed to give us.
These are very important, so make sure not to lose them.
Bracer notebook.
Bracer Notebook serves as the official way to record the status of your current jobs. Also, anything you may hear or anything that you may find and where, these kind of trivial things can often become clues. No matter how insignificant something may seem, always write it down.
Understood.
Crap, this sounds like it's just going to be a pain.
Oh? Please tell me that was my ears playing tricks on me, because I swear I only got one response.
Yeah, I'm sure that there were two.
Keeping an accurate account of events is an important duty for all bracers. So, get with the program and stop trying to make this out to be more than it really is, Estelle.
Okay, I got it.
Make sure you do. Alright then, let's begin. Look over the door. You can see that there's a bulletin board standing there. First, I want you to go and check the job description posted there.
When the bulletin board is approached, an exclamation mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display the job list. Okay. By selecting the job names on the list, you can view their details. Okay, so we have to do some jobs. Training retrieval. 500 Mira. Training will involve searching the sewers beneath Roland and bringing back the content of a chest. Okay. So we're going to the sewers, boys. Confirmed on the okay. The Bracer notebook can be easily found by clicking the books tab.
Very good. It looks like you were able to see what was posted without any trouble. Checking the bulletin board is one of the most basic functions a bracer performs on their job. Checking regularly to see whether or not there are any urgent tasks which need immediate attention is also an important duty for bracers.
Man, all this talk about duty is starting to cramp my style.
Sure, there are a lot of rules to follow, but there's an equal level of responsibility in the jobs themselves. I think being a bracer calls for much more than just someone with a half-hearted attitude.
I guess you're right. I'll just have to be more motivated.
Is that so? Had a change of heart, have you?
You betcha!
Well, before all the motivation sneaks off somewhere, let's get to work on your next task. What will we be doing this time? We'll be heading across the street to Mr. Melder's Orbital factory and learning about how to use his services. He has graciously taken the time out of his work schedule to explain things, so make sure that to be on your best behavior.
Okay.
Here is where you will learn how to use your Orbital factory's services. You can modify your orbments, okay. And at an Orbital factory, you can modify your orbments and synthesize support quants in your quartz in order to use Orbital arts. Arts have wide range of effects, and if masters, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with those Orbital factories. Anyway, this is about just as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here.
Oh, hey, no problem. Leave everything to me. So, what is it that you would like to know about?
I think we already know stuff about the orbments. What about orbital arts? Orbital arts.
Simply put, orbital arts are magic which can be discharged exclusively through the use of battle ornaments. In other words, a number of peculiar effects can be produced by using the orbital energy stored within these mechanical devices. Since orbital arts can be a mouthful, they are almost universally referred to as arts.
Oh, how convenient, just like any other JRPG, right?
Probably ought to have been called that from the get-go. There are several types of arts, but in order to be able to use them, their corresponding chords must first be synthesized at the Liberl factory. Orbments are also set up so that once a particular chord is installed into a slot, the owner will be able to use those arts. Type of arts one can use also changes depending on their element value and the combination of installed chords. Basically, if you want to use water arts, all you have to do is install chords with water element value. And in reality, orbments are much more complex than what I have described, but I think this information should suffice for now. Haha, so, is it that you would like to know about? What about quartz? Quartz are circuits made from SIF. Quartz have vast number of effects and raise the owner's abilities while simultaneously making it possible for them to use arts.
Wait, what? Raises owner's ability while simul... Okay. I guess we'll figure it out.
However, you will not be able to harness any of these effects until quartz have been installed into a slot. However, there are also effect slots in which only certain types of elemental quartz can be installed. This being the case, when you synthesize a new quartz, be sure to check your Orbment and decide where you will be installing it ahead of time. So, what is it that you would like to know about? Sifts are fragments of septium, which are drops by monsters. They're divided into 7 types: earth, water, fire, wind, time, space, and malach. Spiff? Is this called spiff? Yeah, it's called spiff. I know my stuff, okay? You can exchange from meta almost anywhere, but the Orbital Factory can be used to synthesize quartz and to open Orbment slots in which to install synthesized quartz. So what is it that you would like to know about?
It looks like Mr. Melders has answered all your questions. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the service here. For that, you're going to need some sepith. I think it's called sepith. Okay. With that amount, you should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbments. In your case, Estella, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, there has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally, a shop, you would be able to exchange Speth for Mirror, but for this training, you will not be able to use that service.
Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display a list of options. Select Modify or Trade to use the Orbital Factory service. Okay. So I'm assuming I only get that time for my boy. Okay, I still don't understand what is happening, so I'm gonna do some trial and error. Elemental value plus speed. Oh, so it increases stats. 10%. What's his speed? It is 12 speed. He's faster than her for sure. What about talking? What are you talking? Hi there, it looks like you two are doing well in your training. If you would like to modify your orbments, please select the modified trade service. Okay, great.
Come on, Joshua, do you know what you're doing?
I'm trying. What about slot? What does slot do? Select character. Slot 2 can be open, already open. So, okay, so both of them already have a slot, I'm assuming. And does the slot matter? Are they all the same? Seems like some cost more. Oh, these are materials. Oh, these are. Oh, so they were explaining like how the set. Okay, I see. I have 20 of everything, so I guess I'll get the time one. I don't know what speed does in this game. I'm assuming there's probably a turn system. We'll find out in the combat. Alright, I guess we'll end part 1 for now.